Alicia! The fridge?
Huh? What about the fridge?
Your skull is so thick, isn't it? You've always been a little dense. Didn't I tell you to clean out the fridge and throw away the trash? I feel like I'm the only one who cares about taking care of your place. Or maybe you're just doing this on purpose just to spite me. Anyway, I took the liberty to go ahead and clean everything out. Make sure this doesn't happen again. You really should be ashamed of yourself. You need to reflect on your actions and get yourself together before the wedding. There are going to be problems if you don't.
Don't tell me you broke into my house again without telling anyone. You've got to stop doing that. We can take care of ourselves, and if we leave things a little unkempt, that's for us to deal with. We're not children who need supervising.
Huh? Don't talk to me like I'm some kind of thief. You should be thanking me for taking my valuable time out of my day to do the chores you're supposed to do. If I don't do it, who will? I know you definitely can't afford to hire a cleaning service.
I really am thankful for the favor, but like I said, what we do with our house and how we live in it is for Kevin and me to decide.
Well, if that's the case, was it yours and Kevin's decision to let your house become a trash dump?
Kathy, it's not trash, it's food. Besides, it's bad manners to be opening up and snooping around our fridge anyway.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's garbage. There's no other word for it. You can tell just by looking at it. I didn't even want to open the containers because I didn't want to know what it smelled like.
They're called leftovers from yesterday. It's not like it's a week old. I was gonna whip something up with them for tonight's dinner.
If that was your plan, then it's still garbage.
No.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. You weren't planning on making Kevin eat that rubbish too, were you?
Yes, I was, but you're twisting my words. It's perfectly good food. I planned ahead to have dinner made beforehand, so even if I came home from work late, we would still have something to eat. It's what any responsible person would do.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. What if Kevin gets food poisoning? What would you do then?
Kathy, he won't get food poisoning. The food is only a day old. Why do you think restaurants even offered a box of unfinished food? You're overreacting.
You don't know for sure that he won't get food poisoning. Are you sure you can see bacteria and viruses? That your eyes are microscopes? Nobody can see them, so there's no way to know for sure. That's why I'm telling you to be more careful with what you feed him. Can you please not let your poor person mentality put Kevin in danger?
Poor person mentality? I'm just being economical. We can't afford to buy fresh ingredients every day.
That's what I mean. Poor person mentality. You're being too frugal and Kevin's suffering for it. You're going to be his wife and he needs you to support him. Kevin works hard at his job and he's on the fast track to move up in the company. So there's no need to worry about money. I'm sure he makes much more than what your father has ever made. Kevin's on a different level. Everyone in my family is. I'm only telling you that it's completely okay to invest money in your health. It's even encouraged. Not only for Kevin's sake, but for yours too. No reason to be lashing out at me like that.
Okay, got it. I'll make something fresh for dinner every day, and I will throw away whatever we don't eat, just like you did for us today. Can you please just stop talking about my dad like that?
What? You're telling me what to do? You really have some nerve. If you'd been able to take care of things properly in the first place, we wouldn't be here, would we? Can you please not act like this is my problem? This is all you're doing. You're the one with a problem to solve. I mean, I'm the one going out of my way to help you out. If anything, you're being rather rude. I wish you learned some manners.
Okay, I hear you.
Do you really? I wonder.
I said I won't cook with leftovers anymore. I said I will throw away any used food. Only the freshest food for Kevin. Got it.
Ah, I see. All right, I'll be checking in with Kevin to see if you're actually following through. So don't even think of lying to me. Oh, and if you really don't like to cook, then I suggest that you quit your job and learn to like making food. And focus more on all the other chores you should be doing. I expect you to think a little bit more about what it means to be a good wife, because it sure looks like you haven't been taking it seriously enough.
Hi, Kevin. Are you going to work late again today?
Nope. I'm actually on my way home right now. What's up?
You won't believe it, or you actually probably will. Your mom let herself into our house again. I'm so fed up with her. Not just with how she talks to me, but what she does too. She threw out all the leftovers from our fridge into the trash. Need I say more? I was going to use those to cook dinner for us tonight, but I guess we need to go get takeout or something.
Sheesh, the fridge this time, huh? Last week she went through our towels and left only the unused ones for us. So wasteful.
And the week before that, she tossed out all our old sheets. And before that, our slippers.
Actually, if you think about it, this is great. It's like we're royalty living in a castle. We have someone making sure that we only have the freshest everything.
Kevin, stop playing around. I'm serious.
Okay, sorry. I'll try talking to her again when I get home.
Is it even worth trying? I don't even know anymore.
What do you mean?
You tried talking to her the other day, right? And I think about 5 times before that. But nothing's changed. Ugh, what's next? Is she gonna throw out our TV because it's not HD enough?
The last time I talked to her, I told her face to face loud and clear. There's no way she would have misinterpreted what I said.
No, Kevin, I'm not blaming you. That's not what I mean. If all that talking hasn't been working with her, maybe nothing will. I guess there's nothing we can do.
No, we shouldn't give up. At least not yet. I still have some other ideas I'd like to try. I'll try to convince her again. Just let me try again.
Hey, Kevin, can you answer me honestly?
Yeah, why so serious all of a sudden? I mean, more serious.
Do you think I'm too stingy? Like, do I act like we're poor?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Like, do you think I hoard stuff too much and go too much out of my way to use things until they're virtually unusable? Like I'm a pack rat?
A pack rat? Not really. The thought never crossed my mind. I appreciate you not being wasteful with our stuff, and I've never thought you went overboard. Why? Did someone say something to you? Oh, wait. It was my mom, wasn't it? Sounds like her.
Yeah, it was. Normally, I don't let her get to me, but this one kind of hit home. She told me that I act like we have no money and that would eventually cause you to be unhappy.
What the hell? There's no way I would think that. That's a messed up thing to say.
Well, my family has been really poor ever since I was a kid, and everyone in my family had to help my dad out with his job. He raised my sister and me all by himself, so we needed all the help he could get. So it's not surprising if my family's attitude towards money is completely different from yours. And it kind of makes sense that your mom would have at least a little disdain for me. I mean, I get that any mother wouldn't want another person to drag her son down.
No, I don't think any of this because of you. You don't have to blame yourself for anything. My mom hasn't worked a day in her life. So there's no way for her to really understand. I guess you can say she was really spoiled. Everything was basically given to her, so she doesn't know what it's like to have to earn a living. So try not let it get to you, alright? I'll talk to my mom.
Okay, I know I shouldn't worry about it. I know it's not my fault. But regardless, it's a terrible feeling to know my dad's being disrespected after everything he did for me and my sister.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll talk to my mom again, and I'll tell her flat out that she's being a pain, and unreasonable, and disrespectful and hurtful.
Thanks, Kevin. I hope she'll change this time. There's no way she'll ever listen to me, so it's up to you.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Kathy, sorry I missed your call. I'm at work right now.
What? Did you just say that you're still working?
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with working?
Don't you remember that I told you to quit your job and focus on your housework? If you don't take care of things at the house, who will? Kevin's busy with his own job, so somebody's got to hold down the fort. I'm not really the type to want to nag, but you're not making it easy for me, Alicia. Help me out here. I don't want to nag, and you don't want to be nagged at. Help us both out here.
Kathy, you know I can't just quit my job. I just don't have that luxury. My dad's depending on me. We're already understaffed, and if I leave, then I'm afraid he'll probably have to sell off his company.
What's with that tone? Do you think I don't know how the world works? You're being very condescending.
Don't worry, I'm thinking as hard as I can of ways to make this work.
Well, until then, Kevin will still have to live in that garbage dump that your house is right now. How do you think you'll handle that? You need a solid plan. Do you even have a plan? You always tell me I'll figure something out, or don't worry, things will work themselves out. It's always some kind of optimistic fantasy, never anything concrete. So if you don't tell me step by step what you plan to do, how do you expect me to believe you?
Hold on, now wait a minute, Kathy. My dad's business is going through a really rough time, and everyone in my family is working as hard as they can to help save the company. So, if I quit now, it's going to affect a lot of people. Not just me, not just my sister, but if the whole company goes down, all the staff will have to look elsewhere for a job.
Doesn't sound like my problem. And I don't think it sounds like yours either.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? You're really hard-headed. What about your responsibility to your home? Why aren't you prioritizing Kevin? That's your role as his wife. He needs you to keep things orderly at home so he can focus at work. He can't be worrying about things you should be taking care of.
I understand that I'm responsible for things at home too, but I cannot just turn my back on my family. They need me.
But like I said, that's not your problem. That's your dad's problem to solve, right? Use that brain of yours and think of something. You don't need to keep worrying about how your dad's business is doing. You were never good at business anyway.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Excuse me, but I've been working with my dad my whole life. I know the ins and outs of his business and what it takes for it to succeed.
I meant what I said. Do something else. Your talents belong elsewhere.
Why do you keep ridiculing my dad? You barely even know each other, and it seems you have so much to say about him. You can go ahead and talk all you want about me, but my dad doesn't deserve any of your trash talk. He raised 2 kids all on his own, so he deserves all the respect in the world. Imagine if someone spoke that way about your family. It hurts when you say things like that.
Hurt? If anyone's getting hurt, it's me. I'm stressing out because I don't have the confidence that you'll take good enough care of Kevin. Like you said, your dad's business is struggling, right? But that doesn't matter to me. My son is all that matters, and you need to take care of him. If you leave, they just need to find someone to replace you.
You think it's that easy, don't you? You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what it's like to run a business and work every day, and come home tired, knowing the next morning you have to go at it again. And all the while raising 2 kids. You have no clue how hard that is, do you?
Of course I don't. I was never poor and don't really care to bother about things that poor people do or think about. So I guess we agree on something there. I really don't know what it's like to have a job. Do you expect me to feel bad about that? Because I don't. But anyway, all you're really complaining about is that you're having a hard time, right? So why don't you just do what you said earlier? Why don't you convince your father to sell the company or something? I'm not telling you to work harder. I'm telling you to work smarter. What's so mean about suggesting that? It's your dad's business that's the problem. It's not about you not working hard enough. Hey, why are you being so quiet? Are you ignoring me? Hey, don't you know it's rude to ignore someone? Learn some manners. I see how it is. I go out on a limb for you and I get 0 thanks. You're really being ungrateful, you know that?
Did Kevin talk to you by any chance?
First, answer my question. Why were you ignoring me?
No, this is about cleaning out her fridge without her permission. Kevin must have tried to reach out to you.
Ah, yes, he did yesterday. And why do you ask?
What do you mean, and? Don't you have anything to say about it?
I told him exactly what I'm telling you right now. What I've been telling you over and over. If I'm so insufferable and you don't want me to take care of your house, then get your act together, the both of you. Actually, you in particular. And don't just tell me. You have to show me to convince me. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
You're leaving out a lot. Kevin must have brought a lot more to your attention. Kathy, you're really going overboard with your expectations of me. They're beyond common sense. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a little frugal. We're thinking about the future as a family, so keeping tabs on your finances is important. And it's not like we're going to extremes and eating expired food just to pinch pennies, just normal leftovers. So if you go around and throw away our food without at least talking to us about it, you might as well be throwing away our money. We don't have the luxury of being able to go and buy new ingredients every day, whenever we want.
Like I said, you're talking and acting as if you're poor. You're not going to be poor anymore once you become Kevin's wife. Stop thinking like you're poor and your home will stop looking like it. Otherwise, it's just going to get worse. Get out of that mindset. You want to be an accepted member of my family someday, right? So don't you think you haven't been conducting yourself very well? Going around telling me you have the right to do this, I don't have the right to do that. Excuse me, but you're the one who's trying to marry into my family, not the other way around. I have no interest in being associated or getting along with your side, so it's no matter to me. You've been so disrespectful. Weren't you at least raised to have some manners? Or are you telling me that you turned out this way because your father is poor? Are poor people like you? Do they talk like they're better than everyone else? I'm glad my children didn't turn out like that. I mean, how could they? They were very well provided for.
Didn't I tell you to stop mentioning my father? Keep him out of this.
If you want me to stop, then at least think about what I'm saying. You think you're the only victim here. What about Kevin? What about me? What do you think about using him as a pawn to attack me? Despicable. You're hurting the very family you want to be a member of. I actually want to welcome you into our family. I've been very accommodating to you ever since Kevin introduced you to us, but you've been making things very difficult. Your wedding's just around the corner and... Oh, wait a minute, I know. Why don't you take this opportunity to call off the wedding? If you're considering it, of course.
Huh? Wait. What did you just say?
From the way I see things, it doesn't look like you're very satisfied living with Kevin. Am I right? Oh, well, let's not forget that you've never really been fond of me.
No, what are you even saying? You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not dissatisfied at all. Whatever made you think that? Kevin treats me right, and I hope he thinks the same of me. We're very happy together. And we love each other very much. So there's no reason to call off the wedding. A lot of people are looking forward to it. My dad is the most excited out of anyone I know about the wedding. He keeps telling me how he can't wait to see me in my wedding dress and how proud he is to walk me down the aisle. And I'm so honored that he'd do that for me. He raised me right, to believe that I can achieve anything with hard work and dedication.
Oh, stop it! I'm sick of hearing all this poor people talk. Hard work and dedication. I'll never even be able to understand your language.
Wow, Kathy, that's really hurtful. You really despise my family, don't you?
I said stop this, now! If you really want to marry Kevin, then stop seeing your family and focus on ours. Right away, your choice. If you agree to that, I'll be at your house tomorrow. And train you until you're worthy of my family. You won't regret it.
Training? What do you mean by training?
Stop that too. Stop talking back and fall in line if you want to marry Kevin. Oh, and I want to make this crystal clear. Your family won't need to attend the wedding. Aren't they busy with working all the time anyway? They're just going to end up being inconvenienced. You said it yourself, right? The company's in a bind, so they might as well stay focused.
We can't do that.
Alicia, we do not want our relatives to see us in the same room as poor people. My family has standards. High standards. My husband is a CEO and my son is on the fast track to the top at a very elite, reputable company. So naturally, there will be many other executives at the wedding. Image is everything at these kind of events. Your family will be way out of their league there. So if you're really telling me that you want to marry Kevin, no matter what, then I'm willing to allow it just as long as you're willing to do as I say. As for your father, I am not feeling so generous. His presence will embarrass us. Furthermore, it will be humiliating for him if he attends.
No, there is no way. He is definitely coming to my wedding. I can't even imagine him not being there. I want him and my relatives to be there when I get married. I'm not going to leave them out of this. This is an important day for me, too.
Alicia, let me put it this way. If he goes, I won't.
Huh? Did I hear you right?
If I don't attend, what do you think will happen? My husband will be outraged. You haven't seen him mad. And if he finds out it's your fault, which he will eventually, you'll be on the receiving end of all his anger. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you be able to explain yourself then? Seems like a whole lot of risk just to have your family attend the wedding.
Kathy, why are you so against me getting married to Kevin? What have I ever done to you? I've been nothing but nice to you.
Like I said, my family has the highest of standards and rules are rules. My husband follows them, I follow them, and we raised Kevin to do the same. We all do our part for our family, and you'll do the same if you want to marry Kevin. But unfortunately, up to now, it seems you haven't been able to grasp that concept at all, which is why I'm offering to educate you. But if you at least understand my offer to you, show me by quitting that job of yours, and report for training tomorrow.
Okay, I understand. Give me some time to think about it. It's a big decision. Kathy, sorry for the late reply. It took longer than I thought to come to a decision.
Finally! Took you long enough. I was already making plans to call the venue to talk about cancellation. So, what's it gonna be? I've been waiting forever. Let me guess. I bet you're just gonna tell me, sorry, I was busy with work, blah, blah, blah. Am I right? I told you to just quit your job. It's that simple. You're seriously so stubborn.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, what's it going to be? You won't quit your job, so that means I won't be at your wedding, right? And then my husband's gonna go berserk and Kevin's day will be ruined, right?
Before we talk about that, I want to make sure of something.
What is it? Are you trying to take up more of my precious time? You're so good at that.
Kathy, you hate poor people, don't you? It's pretty obvious.
What kind of a question is that? You know that getting along with them is impossible for me. I just don't speak the same language as them. There's no way we can relate to each other. So I have no issues with looking down on them. Doesn't really matter to me.
But why? My dad works so hard. He's been working hard for so many years. When I remember that, I'm reminded of how important it is not to be wasteful, and I'm thankful for that. If something should ever happen to Kevin, for example, if he ever lost his job for any reason, then I'll be able to support him until we get back on our feet again. That's what I'm working for and how I choose to live my life with him. That may not be good enough for your standards, but I'm doing everything I can to be able to protect my new family. And I respect and thank my dad for showing me what it takes to do this. I know that life isn't easy all the time, and there will be difficult patches. But despite all of that, you still speak ill of him.
What kind of question is that? Of course I do. How is that my problem? You see, my husband is built different. He's nothing like your useless father. He's never had to worry about not having enough money, and he's never had to burden his children with financial woes. We've never had to go through difficult patches because we're just different. Isn't it obvious? You can't even compare your father to my husband. They don't even belong in the same breath. If you bring your family to the wedding, all you'll end up doing is inconveniencing everyone there, including Kevin. Do you want to embarrass him too? You should be ashamed of yourself. You're being so selfish.
I see what I need to do. I need to get you to accept my father for who he is. If I can't get you to respect what he's done, I need to get you to at least accept him as a person.
Accept? No amount of convincing could get me to accept him. So filthy. I do not want that kind of energy to rub off on our family.
Are you really sure you mean that? What you just said?
Huh? What's with that bad attitude of yours again?
Kathy, I'm really worried about you. I'm concerned that you'll never get along with my dad, and that it's stressing you out because you won't be able to enjoy the wedding.
Alicia, you are so stubborn. Are you still convinced that your father is going to the wedding? I'm going, of course I'm going. You're delusional if you think he's going instead of me. You really don't understand anything, do you? You say that I'll never get along with your father as if it affects me. I don't care. Not my problem. Not now, not in a million years.
My dad is going to the wedding. You're not. I'm inviting him, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Alicia, you really think I'm kidding, don't you? I do not want to be seen with your poor father. I refuse to even be in the same room as him. If he attends, I won't. But I've already explained to you what'll happen if I don't. It's for your sake. We've been over this.
Oh, so you won't be going then. Glad to hear that you've had a change of heart. I'd be more than happy if you didn't go.
Huh? Alicia, you're being strange right now.
It doesn't matter to me. As you put it, it's not my problem if you don't go.
What? All right, fine, I won't attend. You know what's gonna happen, right? We went over this. It's not simply a matter of admitting that this is your fault. I wish it was gonna be that easy for you. You're all right with that, right? I gotta go right now to explain all of this to my husband in excruciating detail. You're really gonna regret this. Oh, and be careful not to spread your poor germs everywhere.
Funny you mention your husband. He's actually reading this entire conversation right now.
Come again? What did you just say? There's no way. Alicia, you're really being weird right now. What is going on with you? My husband is at work right now. You're seriously so annoying, going so far as to tell blatant lies like that. What's with you?
Right. Since he's at work, I emailed or talked to him. Technology is great. I talked to Kevin about it, and he said it was okay. It's a pretty important matter after all. And your husband seemed to agree, so he told me it was okay for him to contact him even while he was at work. So I've taken the liberty to send him screenshots of all our conversations. This one too, so there's no doubt.
That's absurd. You're lying. There's no way.
I'm not lying. Whether or not you believe me is up to you.
Of course I don't believe you.
Your husband has a message for you.
If he has a message for me, he can tell me himself.
I'm sure he will sooner or later, but he's talking with me right now.
Why would he be talking with you?
Because he's concerned about me. He was so surprised to hear that you've been so hard on me this whole time behind his back. He says you're shaming the whole family with your classist nonsense.
Hey, Alicia, stop messing around.
I'm not messing around. You sure haven't been. Your husband just finished reading everything, so now I'm just passing along his feedback.
Sarcasm doesn't always communicate clearly in text, you know. I don't want to be misunderstood.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. It's unfortunately too late to have a change of heart.
But, all of this is my way of worrying about you. I don't want you to suffer. If you don't appreciate what I did, I'll apologize. Looking back, I think I did say a little too much. If you want me to apologize, I will.
If I want you to apologize.
No, I mean, I will apologize. I don't want us to get into a fight.
That's what I thought. But you had no problem saying nasty things about me and my family before. Do you think you can get off easy with just an apology?
That's not it. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't need your apology. Kevin's father already took care of it and apologized for you. He wants us to go through with the wedding with no consideration for you and with his full blessing. He said you ought to have much more awareness of the world around you with sympathy for people going through hard times. He at least is looking forward to meeting my family.
What the? How dare he? Alicia, please tell me this is all a joke. It's a joke, right? Just a really elaborate joke. It looks like you put in a lot of work and planning into it. It's actually quite impressive and I applaud you.
I told you, this is no joke. This is reality. You really are dense, aren't you? Think about it. Your husband, as busy as he is at work, took precious time out of his day to hear me out. And you still don't feel 1 ounce of remorse. Unbelievable.
Okay, I got it. All of this is my fault. Happy? Did you get your laughs? Joke's over, everyone. Can you just make sure to tell him that it was an elaborate joke? I don't want him to keep thinking that this was all real. Don't worry, I won't go to your house anymore without asking, and I won't go rummaging through your stuff and throwing things away. And I'll stop nagging, I promise. I was actually just joking around with you two when I was doing all that. You don't need to make this such a big deal. Right, Alicia? We're family. We can joke around with each other. Please tell my husband that this was all a misunderstanding.
Huh? A request? You're requesting me to do something for you? Where is this coming from? If you hadn't been so cold-hearted to me to begin with, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Can you please not make this my problem too? You not owning up to your actions shows a lack of respect, especially to people who are worried about you.
What do you mean by worried? Who's worried about me?
Your husband, for starters. Here's a few things he's been saying. First, he says prejudiced words and actions are unacceptable. He says my father and my family don't deserve any of your contempt. My father took the initiative to create his own company and raise 2 daughters. Your husband says that he of all people knows how hard it is to run a business and that he has nothing but respect for my father and his hard work. He says he was penniless when he started his business as well, so your unkind words are directed not only at my family, but at him as well. He put blood, sweat, and tears into making this company what it is today, the same as my father. And that hard work and determination is what allowed you to have such a comfortable life. You have no right to judge my father. And your words and actions have all been completely despicable.
He didn't really say all that, did he?
Of course he did. It looks like you married a really great man. It's too bad he didn't rub off on you. Oh, and he also says that the 2 of you are going to have a very long conversation when he gets home. I have to say, I'm a little worried about you too at this point. I doubt that's going to be a very fun conversation.
This is all your fault, Alicia.
Excuse me?
This is your fault. All you had to do was listen to me. It was that simple, but you had to go and make things complicated. I was only worried about you. I didn't want you to have to experience difficulty if you didn't have to. But instead, you turn around and make a mess of my family. I'll sue you, you hear me? I'm taking you to court. I'll ruin your father's business, just you watch.
Do you want me to forward that to your husband too?
I was just kidding. It was just another joke. You seemed pretty worked up, so I just wanted to lighten the mood.
Oh, sorry, too late, I just sent it. Anyway, you can go ahead and try to take down my dad's company. You'll have to get through me and my sister first. We'll protect your dad at all costs.
Okay. It's my fault.
When Kevin's dad got back home, he was furious at Kathy. After speaking with her and Kevin, he found out everything that Kathy had done. And as a result, they're currently in the process of getting a divorce. As for me, Kevin and I called off our engagement. Unfortunately, Kevin became a spendthrift, but I can see that it's largely because of Kathy's influence on him. And as a result of that, he's fallen in some serious debt. At least, that's what I heard from the grapevine. In other news, I'm still working at my dad's company. And things have finally become stable again, thankfully. Oh, and I found someone new. He's a coworker. He's really sweet and caring. We got engaged and are in the middle of planning our wedding. But I'm still frugal and I'm proud to live that way. It helps that Kevin's dad complimented me many times on that and kindly let me know that it's definitely not a bad way to live. Thanks for watching until the end. If this video was refreshing, then feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. See you at the next video. Bye!
Oh my goodness. Hey, Cat.
Hey, Janet. Is there something wrong? You sound like you're in pain.
Pain? Yeah, exactly. I'm in pain. I feel like I'm dying. I can barely breathe right now, and every time I get up, my vision gets super blurry. I'm gonna need you to come back home right now.
What? I can't. I'm about to head to a meeting. I can't just skip this and go home. I can call 911 if it's necessary.
911. Did you not hear what I just said? I told you to come back home. There's no need for 911. Just come home.
Janet, I really can't go home right now. I'm at work. Do you want me to check and see if Ashley can help you? I can call her.
Oh my goodness. Can't you hear that I'm literally dying right now and you want me to wait? Why do I need to suffer from this? What's the point of having a daughter-in-law when I'm dying, but she insists that her job is more important than my life?
All right, Janet. I'll talk to my supervisor and try to go home as soon as I can. Just wait for a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I heard what happened. Thank you so much, Kat, for helping out.
Oh, no problem. It's nothing. The hospital called me too, and they said there's nothing really wrong with her. She has no serious health issues. But she keeps saying that her body hurts and that she feels like she's dying.
Just let her be. She's always been like that ever since we were little. Janet hasn't really changed much. Back then, she always said her body was hurting here and there, and that she was in so much pain. Mom would always take her to the hospital, but there was nothing wrong with her. A hospital visit was almost like an everyday event for Janet and Mom. So, this is nothing new, really.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Hey, Kat.
Hey, Janet. What's up?
I think I gotta go to the hospital right about now. But we have to go to a different one.
What?
No, seriously. That hospital we just went to is no good. Those doctors don't know what they're doing. How useless.
Janet, we just got back from the hospital like 30 minutes ago. And they said you were fine. Why do you want to go to another one? I mean, the emergency nurse did all kinds of tests to see if there's something serious going on with you. But the test results came out fine. That's why they said you were allowed to just stay home.
That's what I'm saying! They did all kinds of tests on me, yet they can't figure out what's wrong with me. I told you, they're useless. They should have admitted me for 3 to 4 days and run more tests. That way they can really see and observe what's wrong with my body. So could you call the best hospital here and tell them we're gonna do a walk-in admission? Hurry!
I don't think there are hospitals that do that. They don't just admit you because of some tests. Especially when your test results came out fine.
Oh my gosh, you talk too much. Can't you see that your mother-in-law is literally dying right now? Just do what I told you to do.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Honey, are you busy?
Hey babe, what's up? Something wrong?
Did you know I had to leave in the middle of a meeting at work because your mom called and said she needed to go to the hospital?
What? Why did Mom want to go to the hospital? Is she sick?
Nope, not at all. In fact, she is very healthy.
What? I'm not following.
I was at work and the meeting was about to start when she called me. She said she was having difficulty breathing and that her vision was getting blurry. So I left work and took her to the emergency room. They did some tests on her, but turns out there was nothing wrong. I think she may even be healthier than me. The doctor said she was okay to go back home, so I drove her home. But then she called me again and said those doctors are useless and don't know what they're doing. So she told me to find the best hospital in the city and to call them so they can run tests on her. What should I do? This is stressing me out more than it should.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Why is she being such a pain?
I don't know, really. What should I do? Wait, hold on. She's calling me again. I'll call you again in a bit. Hey, Janet, did you call me? Sorry I couldn't pick up. I left my phone in my bag and didn't hear it.
You know Faye, right? Our neighbor who I'm pretty close to.
Oh yeah, I know her. She lives on the 6th floor. What about her?
Yeah, her. I'm talking about her. So apparently, her daughter gave that one big hospital in Chicago a call. And she got them to run some tests on her. I think she said that the entire cost was around $8,000. That sounds quite a lot, but she said she stayed in the hospital's private room for about 3 days and got the best patient care. I think we should also try calling that same hospital and see if they can do the same for me.
What? They paid $8,000? That's a lot of money.
Why? You don't want to help me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that's a lot of money. We don't really have $8,000 just laying around, you know?
What? You and Neil are both working. How can you two not have money? It's not like you're having to pay $20,000.
No, I know we are a double-income couple, but I'm just a freelancer. I don't have stable regular income. And yeah, Neil is working a regular office job, but we still have a lot to pay off with the mortgage we got. So we're pretty tight on money right now.
So what do you want me to do? Should I just let this illness get the best of me? I'm gonna end up dying in some random place at this rate.
Janet, don't say that.
Or do you just want me to die? I think it's that. You don't really care about me and just want me to die while this illness eats me little by little each day. How can you not spare the $8,000? It's not like you're spending it on random stuff. It's going to my hospital bills. To my health. The health of your own husband's mother. I gave birth to the man you love, yet you can't help out. I'm probably just gonna end up dying sometime soon.
What? No. Janet, don't say that. I have my credit card. I'll see if I can pay with that.
All right, that's good to hear. I already asked Faye for the address and doctor's name at that one hospital. So I'm going to text you that information and just ask for the same doctor and tests that they did. They should do the same for me. Hey, Kat. How are you?
Ashley, I'm doing good. What's up?
Not much. It's just that Janet was talking about you taking her to the hospital in Chicago. And she was sounding really excited about it yesterday. Are you really taking her there? But didn't she just go to the hospital with you recently? I don't think it has been that long. Why is she wanting to do some tests again?
Oh, yeah. She just told me she wanted to redo the tests at a better hospital.
What for? She was telling me that it's so tedious and annoying having to do all those, yet she's forcing you to take her to some hospital in the city? I don't get it.
What? No! Oh my gosh. No, I didn't say I was going to. Also, it costs $8,000. I can't just throw money like that.
My goodness. Janet is really something else. Has she lost her mind? I think she's being so hard on you as her daughter-in-law. Do you want me to talk to her about it? I can just be straight to her about all this.
Oh, no. No need to. Thanks, though.
I heard that someone in your apartment complex got those same tests and treatment at the hospital she was talking about, and she was basically just jealous that the daughter paid for it or something. That's why she's been babbling about and making a big deal out of it. She really just wanted to do what others around her are doing.
What? Is that so?
Do you not remember that one day she made you take her to the ER? She was saying she couldn't breathe and her vision was getting blurry or something. That day. Apparently, she was expecting that you'd just take her straight to that hospital in downtown Chicago. But you didn't. That's why she's making a fuss about getting admitted there.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know.
Yeah. I feel bad for you. You are so kind and always trying to help her. You have such a kind heart.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Ashley. Hey, Janet. Are you feeling much better now?
What are you talking about?
Well, I took you to the hospital in Chicago and they ran the most expensive blood work and tests there for you. The test results came out fine. It didn't show any signs of illness or health issues. I was really relieved when they called me about that.
Kat, how can you believe that? Those doctors are so stupid.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just so confused now. I've been experiencing headaches and migraines. I feel like I'm dying. Maybe it's because I've been busy these days. I don't know anymore. I think they need to do more brain exams on me. Yeah, they should have done that.
Janet, they did so many tests on you and they did do a brain scan just to check. They did an X-ray, CT scan, and even MRI.
Oh, pfft. Whatever. Those did nothing.
You were only supposed to stay at the hospital for 2 days because there was really nothing wrong with you in terms of your health. But you kept saying that you were in pain. So you ended up staying there for 4 days instead of 2. They kept running all types of blood work and doing all the tests they could do with the equipment they have, but there was really nothing wrong. So you kind of got kicked out of the hospital.
Wow. So are you a doctor now? You seem to know everything about health and hospitals. Oh, aren't you just smart?
Janet, that's not what I was getting at.
Oh, whatever. I guess I'll just wait for death to come get me. I mean, I'm old anyway. I have no use. I should just sit here and wait till I die. I mean, other mothers my age are getting massage chairs from their daughters or sons-in-law. Yet here I am. What am I getting? Nothing. Not at all.
Massage chairs? Those are like a few $1,000s. Those things aren't cheap.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, my health is not worth any money, right? It's better I die instead of you spending just a few bucks for me.
Janet, what are you saying? Of course we care about your health.
No, forget it. Whether I'm in pain or not. Doesn't matter if I die or not. Actually, maybe it's better that I die. Maybe then you and Neil will regret about not sparing your money on me when you can. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
No, we want to help you too. We're trying with what we can. If you have some pain, I could try and get you a massage gun. There are good ones out there, and I think there are a lot that are meant for specific body parts. I could get you one.
No, forget it. I don't need those. Those things are like toys. What do you think I am? A child? The only thing that I need right now is a massage chair. I mean, not only are those actually helpful and have real effects, but they look so cool. Anyway, forget it. I'll just suffer from the pain. Not like there's anybody who will buy a massage chair for me.
Janet, don't say this. I'm sorry you don't feel good. I'll try and see if Neil and I can get you what you need.
Oh, that'd be so nice. I've been seeing a nice massage chair on TV lately. The ones that have been on the commercials. You know that, right? I know you're busy these days, but please do check and see if you could get that one.
Hey, honey. I'm about to lose my mind. Your mom is driving me crazy. I mean, do we have any extra wads of cash just lying around? Do we have a checkings account with thousands of dollars that I don't know about?
What? What are you talking about?
It's your mom. She's been asking me to buy her a massage chair. But we don't have the extra money for that.
Let's just get it for her. I mean, it's nothing big.
Nothing big? You know the average ones start at $3,000, right? If we want a really good one, it'll be more than that. Plus, I looked up the one that your mom wants, and it costs about $5,000. How can we buy that? We don't have the money for it. We already had to pay $8,000 for the hospital fees. I literally had to look for whatever money we had left to pay for that. And now a $5,000 massage chair?
Well, we can just think of it as giving her a present or something. It'll be her birthday soon.
That must be easy for you to say. That's your own mother. I've been getting a headache because of this. I'm gonna go crazy over this. Work has been so stressful lately, and now this!
You know, Mom has been by herself for a long time now. I think she just wants attention because she feels lonely. Let's not think too much about why she's being like this. It's nothing.
Ugh, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Cat! Oh my goodness! Where are you?
Janet, what's wrong?
It's Ashley! Apparently she got COVID! Oh my gosh! Oh Jesus Christ! This is crazy! I was just with her last week. We went to the mall and I was with her the entire day.
Have you tried the at-home COVID test?
Yeah, I did buy the at-home test kit already, and it came out negative. But how can I trust that? I'm already experiencing difficulty breathing, and my heart has been beating faster than usual. Is this it for me? Am I gonna die because of this? I'm really afraid of dying. This is scaring me. Cat, please save me. I can't die like this. They said people my age are more susceptible to serious symptoms and even death. I'm so scared.
Janet, don't say that. Plus, you got the booster shot for COVID. I think you should be all right. Those who got the vaccine don't really experience the severe symptoms. That's what the vaccine does. It's very rare that you'll have symptoms at all. So don't worry too much. I don't think you have any of the symptoms and the test came out negative, right? See? Nothing to worry about.
Ugh! Easy for you to say. You don't know how I'm feeling. Cat, I'm in trouble. Oh my God.
Why? What's wrong?
Ashley and Beth both got COVID. They got diagnosed with pneumonia and now they're on their deathbed. Oh my goodness. I'm so scared.
What? Really?
Have you given them a call yet?
No, not yet.
Well, how could you? They're your aunts-in-law, yet you haven't given them a call? Especially when you know they got COVID. I know you're busy and they're not your blood relatives, but you should at least call them since they're suffering from the effects of COVID. I expect you to give them a call and ask how they're doing. I shouldn't have to tell you this. I might end up getting COVID and suffering from the same illness as them. As my daughter-in-law, you should be helping me out and saving me from all this.
I'm so sorry, Janet. I've been so busy watching my kid that I didn't have the free time to give them a call and ask about you.
My goodness. It's that hard. Back in my days, I had 2 kids around the same age and I did everything seamlessly. Both my duties as their mother and my duties as a daughter-in-law to my in-laws. These youngins nowadays have it easy. I swear.
Hey, Ashley. I'm so sorry to hear about you getting COVID. How are you feeling? I heard you got pneumonia?
What? No, I'm doing fine. Beth and I are both doing fine. We don't have any bad symptoms.
Oh, really? Janet said you were barely surviving the symptoms and that it was so bad?
Oh, goodness. That's just Janet being Janet. She's making a big deal out of nothing. Like I said, we are both doing fine. Thanks for worrying about us, though. I really appreciate you calling and asking about us. But yeah, anyway, we are fine. We just had a slight fever and that's it. No other symptoms. So don't worry too much.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I was really worried that COVID got you guys really badly. I'm relieved to hear you guys are doing fine.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks for checking in on us. Sorry for making you worry. I didn't want you guys to worry about us. I'm sorry it got to this. But we are okay. Thanks again.
Oh, no problem. You guys are family too.
Yeah, but don't worry too much. But just in case, try that at-home COVID test kit thing. I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but just in case. It's better to do that so you can act on it if it comes up positive. I was with Janet a week before I got COVID, and you did see her after that. So just in case she does get it, it's better to know if you have it or not.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for making sure I'm fine. I'll get a kit on my way home.
Cat, I think I'm dying. Please come save me.
Why? What's wrong this time, Janet?
I haven't been sleeping well these days. I feel like I'm dying. I'm so angry at Ashley for spreading this to me. Why must I suffer from this? It's all because of her. And quarantine. They told me I have to quarantine or whatever. I need money for that. That thing is for 2 weeks, apparently. Could you give me money for the 2 weeks I'll be in quarantine?
Janet! You don't have COVID! The only people who got it are people living with Ashley. You are fine! You don't have COVID! Don't you remember? We went to the hospital yesterday to do the PCR test, which is more accurate and it came out negative. Also, Ashley and Beth are both doing okay. I called them. Don't you feel bad for them? They're really worried about you. They're your sisters, but how can you talk about them like that?
What? It wasn't me who got COVID. Who spread it? Who got COVID? It was them. So you can't tell me not to worry about myself when they're the ones who went around spreading that disease.
Janet, I get where you're coming from, but still.
You talk like this has nothing to do with you. I mean, I guess. You're not the one who came in contact with someone who got COVID. But if you did, don't be a hypocrite.
But Janet, you do not have COVID. The hospital themselves did the test and said you don't have it.
No, there's no way. Just stop talking. I have been so stressed and depressed lately. You don't understand how I'm feeling. I haven't been sleeping well. I lost my appetite. I'm barely surviving these days. And now with this COVID thing. And now I have to deal with you being so indifferent about what I'm going through.
Depressed? Why are you feeling depressed?
I just don't feel like I have any purpose anymore. My life has no meaning. I feel so meaningless and purposeless. I have zero motivation left for living. At this rate, it's better for me and everyone if I jumped off the balcony. Maybe that's better.
Babe, I really contemplated over this lately.
About what?
About your mom. I think it's best that she goes to a psychiatrist or something.
What? What makes you say that?
I mean, no matter how I look at her situation, I think she has Munchausen syndrome. You've heard of it, right? I think they've mentioned it many times before on that one channel on TV that talks about health and diseases.
What? No. What is it?
Apparently, people with Munchausen syndrome fabricate and make up symptoms or diseases about themselves and may even harm themselves to convince others. It's a mental condition where they basically do that for attention.
Seriously? So, are you saying my mom has a mental illness? Are you calling my mom a psycho?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Are you out of your mind? Just because she's not your mom doesn't mean you can just say whatever you want about her.
Neil, what are you talking about? I'm just telling you all this because I'm worried about your mom. And she told me that she has depression. That in itself is enough reason for you to take her to a psychiatrist. Things like depression isn't something that can be treated just on your own. She needs medical and professional help. She might even be acting like this because of her depression.
Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. But why must she go to a mental hospital? A psychiatrist? That's crazy.
Well, yeah. It's because it's a mental condition. So it only makes sense that you take her to a mental hospital. Where else would you take her? To a dentist? A dermatologist?
Kat, you can't just diagnose people with mental illness. You can't just say that he or she needs to go to a mental hospital. That's such an insult. Mom is just being like that because she's lonely. I already told you. It's really not good to accuse people of a mental illness. Would you be happy if I told you that your mom and dad have some mental issues? Doesn't feel good, does it?
Neil, what are you talking about? That's not what I'm saying at all. You're making it sound like I'm blowing this out of proportion. Do you really think she's like that simply because she's lonely?
You know what? You are her only daughter-in-law and she can't even depend on you. You can barely do anything for her. All you've done is call her a mental patient. What kind of daughter-in-law are you?
Wow. I can't believe you're twisting my words like that. You're unbelievable. Let's do it this way then. I'm gonna stay out of all of this. I am done. I don't want nothing to do with this anymore. So if your mom calls, you answer her phone call. If she demands to go to the hospital, you take her to the hospital. Let's see if you can handle all that. Try getting kicked out from the hospital. See how that feels. Come back and talk to me once you've actually done what I went through.
Psh, fine. I'll show you. Honey, I'm so sorry. I don't think I want to deal with Mom anymore. It's just too much to deal with. Can you please help me? I can't do this by myself.
Oh, now you want my help? Weren't you just telling me that she's fine and that she's just being like that because she's lonely?
She's just impossible to deal with. She keeps calling me every day saying her knees hurt, or her arms hurt, or her head's hurt. If it's not that, she'll say that she hurt herself or whatever. It's all just too much. I can't focus on work because of her. And when I take her to the hospital, her tests come out fine. They tell me that she has no health issues. We even got kicked out by a doctor because she started arguing with them. I even took her to the emergency again, and they didn't take her in. They already knew about her. I think I know what you meant now. I'm sorry.
Okay, so now what? What do you want from me?
Just help me, please. Save me from this misery. I don't know who else to ask.
You know I had to deal with that for years, right? Not days, not months. Years, Neil. Years. Even when I was pregnant, I had to deal with that. And even though I was almost to full term with our child, she would keep calling me. That stressed me out so much that I almost had a miscarriage. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
I've done what I could do for your mom. Now I'm at my limits. That's all for me. I can't do anything for her anymore. Also, your mom doesn't want to get better. That's what makes it hard. You know she has no motivation to better herself, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So now what?
I don't think I can deal with her anymore. You were right. Now I know how you feel. I totally understand where you're coming from now. I don't want to be with her even for 1 second. It's just too much. I don't know how you did it for years.
Oh? Is that so? So what's your plan now?
I've been looking at nursing homes that have good reviews. I think it's best that we send her to a nursing home. I don't know what else to do. She keeps saying that she's in pain, so I think it's for her best interest to stay at a place with medical professionals. Whether she's really in pain, or if she's just faking it, I'm sure it'll tone down if she's in a nursing home. There'll be people who can help her there.
Wow. Even you, her own son, is giving up on her. And it's only been 10 days, whereas I dealt with that for years. Do you not feel an ounce of pity for me?
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I didn't know it was this bad. I'm really sorry, Kat.
Please don't ask for anything from me about this matter anymore. Even you, her own son, doesn't want anything to do with her. I've done what I could already. I did my best to help her, and she was ungrateful. That's it for me. I can't keep on trying to help someone who doesn't want to get better, and especially someone who can't appreciate my help for them. This is none of my business now. You got that?
All right. You have the right to feel that and step out from this. I'm so sorry, really. I should have listened to you the first time. I'm sorry I couldn't do that for you. I feel so bad that I didn't recognize how much you were suffering because of her. I'm sincerely sorry for what you had to deal with, Kat. Hey, Kat. How are you? I heard from Neil. You guys are thinking of putting his mom in a nursing home. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right. That's the only option we have left. We have no other choice. I'm sorry it has come to this.
Oh no, don't apologize for it. I mean, it's gotten so bad. I think it's also a good idea to just put her in a nursing home.
Yeah. Neil is going to look for a nice nursing home she can go to. He'll make sure to find one with good amenities and amazing patient care. I told him to find a place where she can make friends so she's not too lonely. I really hope it helps with her feeling of loneliness and depression. We want the best for her.
Janet is lucky to have such a caring and kind-hearted daughter-in-law like you. You're amazing for making sure she'll be in a safe and happy place despite what you had to deal with.
Oh, I'm only trying to help out, really. It's nothing.
But seriously, though, you did so much for my sister already. She was never easy to deal with, and you willingly helped her throughout those years, no matter how mean she was to you sometimes. Even for me, her own sister, it wasn't easy to calm her down. I also tried my best to help her, but it was always so hard to handle her outbursts.
Thank you, Ashley. That means so much to me.
Once you find a place for her, you and Neil should go for a trip or something. Now that there's no one who will keep calling you and asking to take her to the hospital, go and spend some time with your husband. You deserve it.
Oh, Ashley. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it.
Once you and Neil figure out the nursing home, let me know the address. I'll try to visit her sometimes when I've got free time.
Yes, of course. I'll make sure to give you the address and phone number once we have that information. Thanks again, Ashley. One week later, we found a nursing home for Janet. It was located near a mountain away from the city, and she was fussing about not wanting to go. She kept resisting, saying she doesn't want to go. The two nursing aides had to hold her down because she kept fighting them. Neil tried to help calm her down, but it was just too much that he ended up raising his voice and telling her she has to go to the nursing home. That somehow worked, and it's been 1 week since she's been staying there. She's finally able to use her phone now, and we got a message from her. She said that she feels much better now, and she promised not to say that she's in pain or she's hurt anymore. So she begged us to bring her back home. But I already know her. I know she's just bluffing and that she'll just revert back to how she was before. It's one thing demanding so much from me and being so ungrateful, but it's another thing when one cannot see the problem in this. Only those who have first-hand experience in something like this will know. I mean, even her own son couldn't handle it and ended up putting her in a nursing home. Doesn't that say a lot already? Anyway, I still think that Janet has Munchausen syndrome, but Neil insists that it's not that. I feel like Neil is just in denial about the reality of his mom's illness. But what do you guys think? Am I just being oversensitive about the issue? Or do you guys agree with my idea that Janet has some deeper mental illness that needs to be medically addressed? Leave a comment below on what you think. See you guys again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.